back to the farm. If you're new here, I'm Nina. I'm a homeschooling, homesteading mom of 4, ages 8 down to 3, and I am married to Daniel. And here on my channel, we talk all about homemaking, homeschooling, and homesteading. Today's video is going to be a winter's day in the life. We live in the South, so winter really isn't much different than any other time of the year, other than it's just a little bit colder. But today's video is also a collab with Christy at One Blessed Mess, and there will be a playlist link down in the description. So when you get done watching this video, go check out that link along with all the other moms' videos that are participating today in this collab. So I'm going to finish getting ready. I've just gotten out of the shower, gotten dressed. So I'm gonna finish getting ready. The kids are supposed to be fixing their breakfast. It sounds like there might be a little bit of squabbling going on, but they're fixing breakfast and then we'll start our morning chores. So come follow along with us as we go throughout our very relaxed Friday. So
I'm not much of a fancy person when it comes to getting ready. I usually don't get ready in the mornings unless we have somewhere to go. But I'm just here just trying to get prepared for the day and get ready. I've started using a new face cleanser, moisturizer line from GoPure. Not sponsored, but I thought I'd just mention it. I'll link it below if anyone's interested in like clean plant-based skincare. And as far as makeup goes, it's all drugstore for me. Just simple, natural. I don't like to go overboard. And just kind to, I don't know, try to enhance what I am working with. But anyway, so I just usually do light makeup. I did that today because I was filming. So normally when I'm at home, I would not put on makeup. And I don't even use foundation. I just use concealer in the places I want to cover up and blend it all in.
all right, that's as ready as I get. I forgot my earrings. But as far as makeup goes, that's usually what I do most days. I'm not a pro. I just wear a little bit of it. I don't necessarily like wearing makeup. I'm one of those people, I don't like the way it feels on my face. So yeah. But now we're gonna go and see what the kids are doing and get breakfast going. Hopefully they have gotten dressed.
Mornings around here can be a little chaotic, especially just trying to get everybody where they need to go fed, animals fed, kids started on their chores, and just going around. Sometimes I feel like I'm a chicken running around the kitchen with my head cut off. Between getting breakfast started, getting usually a load of dishes out of the dishwasher and then a load into the dishwasher. I usually do that in between fixing breakfast and getting everybody out the door and where they need to go in the mornings. Our oldest goes and feeds our animals for us, so that's where he is, why you don't see him, and he takes care of that for us and has been doing pretty well with that responsibility. Sometimes we have to go behind him and check out.
All right, turn to your morning menus page, please, where it says the Lord's Prayer. All right, ready? Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread. Forgive us our trespasses as we forgive those who trespass against us. Lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, the power, and glory forever and ever. Amen. All right, let's all stand up and say the Pledge of Allegiance. How do we stand? We'll put our hand over our heart. All right. Attention, salute, pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Okay. All right, flip to your calendar page.
Today is the day, it's the first day of school. So many new things.
Hang on. Calendar page, please. Okay, what are the months of the year? Let's say the months of the year. January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December. What month are we in?
February. No.
February. We are in February. All right, let's say the days of the week across the top of the calendar, starting with Sunday. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Okay, so Monday was the first, Tuesday was the second, Wednesday was the third, Thursday was the fourth. Today is Friday, February the 5th.
Wow.
What year are we in? What year are we in? 2021. All right, now look outside.
What do I do?
Huh?
How do I do?
Right there, right F5. All right, look down at the bottom of your page. Let's talk about the weather. Look outside. What's the weather like today?
Partly cloudy.
Partly cloudy?
Sunny.
Kind of. I think it's partly cloudy and cold today. All right, flip over to your hymn. Who knows the title of our hymn?
My Jesus, I love thee.
Yes, my Jesus, I love thee. Let's read through the first verse. My Jesus, I love thee. I know thou art mine. For thee all the follies of sin I resign. All right, flip over to February's poem.
February's poem.
All right, I'm going to read through that. I want y'all to listen and listen for the rhyming words, okay? February's gift. February's sometimes cold, sometimes quite unsettled. If one is making plans indeed, one... All right, memory work. All right, let's say remember we're working on Psalms 119, 9 through 16. Verse 9 is, how can a young man keep his way pure?
How can a young man keep his way pure?
By living according to your word.
By living according to your word.
All right, let's turn to the last page of our menus. All right, let's say, I am. I am a child of God. I am very valuable because God made me. I can do all things through Christ who gives me strength. All right, we're gonna do our morning, our God's Amazing Creatures and Me. Okay.
Okay.
All right, the contented cockroach. Ew. Do you like cockroaches?
No.
No. Let's see what God has to say about those. All right. Okay, have you ever seen a cockroach scurry across your kitchen floor?
No.
I
haven't. Noah ate one.
Yes. If they have ever invaded your house, then you know they are hard to get rid of. They hide in warm, dark cracks and are very hard to catch. All right, we're gonna read a chapter out of our read aloud. Y'all may play. You may play or look at books quietly, but you need to have your listening ears on, please. Okay? All right. The chapter we're reading today is Indian morning. One afternoon, a little crowd of men gathered in Hawthorne's store in town. The trains, which had been stopped by the blizzard, were running again. Men had come into town from their claims to buy some groceries and hear the news. Royal and Almanzo Wilder had come from their homesteads. Almanzo driving his own fine team of Match Morgans, the best team in all that country. Okay, so we have finished up our morning time. We've moved upstairs and we're going to start on our individual studies and some of our group stuff that we don't do downstairs for morning time. So I always start with our youngest one and go to the oldest one. Right now, let me hold this. Right now she's working on her handwriting workbook. And then me and her will do her kindergarten work. And then once we're done with that, we will bring the older ones up here and we do science with all three of them. And because it's Friday, we will do some nature study. I was hoping we were going to get to go outside today and do nature study, but it looks like we're going to have to do it inside because it is cold and kind of nasty outside. But maybe it will quit and we'll get to go out on the porch. But, and then we'll come and do, okay, hold on just a second. Hold on just a second. And then, actually we need to do the second page. And then we will do social studies with the older two, and then we'll alternate their stuff. But you'll see that as we go through that today. Why don't we try to color inside the lines? You need to work on coloring inside the lines, okay? That means to slow down.
So the curriculum that we're using for kindergarten, you can see there on the table, is Simply K by Masterbooks, and it's been going really well for Amelia. She was having a hard time with the My Father's World that we were using and kind of grasping the concept of like what letter goes with what letter sound. And so this is just kind of slowing us down a little bit, and we've been able to go letter by letter and making sure that she really understands things. And it also has the biblical aspect in there. This particular lesson, we brought in the armor of God. We've been talking about that over the last several lessons and just bringing in one aspect over the last little bit. It also does some handwriting practices and some practicing of reading.
All right, so we're moving on to Amelia's math lesson. Try not to shake the table. Okay. All right, so remember what we've been doing all week. We've been working on simple addition problems, okay? So remember, you're going to count the squares. You're going to count the squares and then write the number here, and then we're going to see what it equals, okay?
1, 2, 3. 1, 2. I need
write the number and then get your blocks. I would really wish that y'all get off bed, please, and stop screaming.
I need 3 in the pink. Okie dokie. Here, 5.
Alright, check it to see if it works. Good. So 3, let's read the, alright,
3
write it.
plus 2 makes
Equals
5. Equals 5.
5. Alright, write the 5 there. Well, that's backwards. That's a 2.
Ow.
Remember, if 5 goes this way, down and around.
This way,
Down
down,
and around. Good. Alright, we're on page 66 in our science books. We're going to talk about, today we're talking about photosynthesis as we begin our unit on leaves. So we've been studying the parts of the plant. We've talked about stems. What else have we talked about so far? Well, branches or stems. What else? What's in the ground? Roots. Good job, Amelia. Okay, so now we're going to start talking about leaves over the next couple of lessons. All right, and today we're going to talk about photosynthesis. Does anybody have any idea what the word photosynthesis means?
No.
No? No guesses?
No.
Okay, well, we're going to find out today. All right, most leaves are green. Insects. There are more insects on Earth than any other kind of creature. They each have 6 legs, and most of them have wings. Look at the pictures below. Which one is not an insect?
I know what's not an insect. A butterfly.
No, we're right here, sweetie.
A spider.
A spider? Where's a spider at? Why is a spider not an insect?
Because it has 8 legs.
It has 8 legs. Good job. All right, so circle the spider. Okay. All right, turn to page 52 in story 2, or 57. All right, review time. Let's think about some things that we saw this week on our quest to the American Sonoma. What are some things that we talked about? Flip back through your book. Where is it at? Where's it located at, for one thing?
In the Pacific Ocean.
In the Pacific Ocean? Is it a big piece of land or is it a small piece of land?
Small.
All right, what do we call that when it's a small piece of land surrounded by water?
Island.
An island. All right. We talked about their flag, and you guys colored their flag this week. If you could go to an island, what things would you like the most, and why?
I would like to go swimming.
To go swimming. What about it being warm? Do you think it would be warm there?
Yeah.
Depending on what island you went to, it would be warm. Okay.
So individual studies, this is mainly my second and third grader. We flip-flop how we do theirs. What I mean by that is while one kid is working with me with language arts and math, the other one is doing Explode the Code and handwriting, and then they switch. So you'll see as different kids show up at the table and leave and all of that. Fridays are test days, so one kid's doing a math test, and while I'm working with language arts on the other, it's just my time is divided between a bunch of things and just trying to keep everything straight and working on the things that we need to work on for that day. But most of the time, like I said, it has worked really well just to flip-flop between what they're doing. And then if one happens to get done early, then they can take a break for a little while. They know that they have to come back when they're called. And that has worked very well. And they usually have come back when they're supposed to.
All right, we finally finished up our school. It's about 12:30 now, and so this is lunch for today. It looks a little sparse because I need to go to the grocery store. But we're just having peanut butter and jelly sandwiches with some blue corn taco chips. As you see, they're anxiously awaiting their lunch. So we're gonna do that and then do a little bit of house cleaning, and then we gotta take the dog to the vet this afternoon. So I will check back in with you guys later and let you know how our day is going. But we have finished up lunch, and now I have to attack that mound of clothes. And there's 2 more loads in the laundry room that one's in the dryer, one's in the washing machine. So my husband's been out of town for the last couple of days, and I'm sure I can't be the only person that kind of neglects things whenever he's, like your husband, goes out of town. I kind of relax a little bit on like making sure everything gets done and looks presentable and all that stuff. Well, he comes home in a couple of hours, and I gotta get everything that I kind of fell down on done. So I'm gonna start with folding some clothes. So I usually do this in the laundry room. I don't usually bring my clothes to my bedroom, but when it gets this out of control, I kind of need more space. So I have to bring everything to the bedroom so that I can have more space to kind of lay clothes out and hang them up and all the things. So that's what I'm doing now. Fun. Alright guys, thanks for joining us today in our day in the life video. Don't forget to check out the playlist for all the other moms. As you can see, I still have a ton of clothes here to fold. We just got back from the vet, taking our dog to get his heartworm shot. And next up is pizza night, and we're gonna just have some fun time with our family and just enjoy our Friday night as we jump into the weekend. So as always, I am so grateful that you're here watching our videos and that you tune in every time that we have one go up. And if you haven't already, give this video a thumbs up, subscribe if you're new, and we will catch you again in another video very soon. Bye guys.